Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not in the fair accuse. It's in my description box, y'all. So let's get to this. Now, I was about to go to bed, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I had to jump back on here because I have people coming in my comment section talking about, do you owe Boosie an apology? Are y'all stupid? Are y'all stuck on stupidity? How many times has two people went into a store to rob a store and one person is the trigger man and the other one is with them? They both go down? That don't make the one that's with them innocent, okay, y'all? So stop coming over here acting like y'all slow, okay? I don't owe nobody a damn thing. I don't owe nobody an apology, okay? Everything that I put out, I said allegedly, and everything that I said, what I said, I still mean what I said. First of all, Boosie made himself look like he was the trigger man or his people. And it's still his people if they're in the same street association. Now, just because I put a video up and say that he and his nephew was not the trigger man, that don't make him innocent, y'all. Okay? From the looks of this, it looks as if Boosie was the one that helped line this man up and somebody else got him. Okay? It still looks the same. The point that I just came on here to tell you all that him and his nephew wasn't the trigger man. Okay? But how in the hell would these guys know everything of everything and everything? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Boosie left out of that concert early and went to that garage. And soon as this man walked to that car, those guys went right to him. Okay? It still looks like a setup. No matter how you want to look at it, no matter how bad you all care about Boosie and act as if that, you just because you're a fan of him, you want him to just be innocent of everything. Too many people and bodies are dropping around Boosie. Okay? If I was wrong about something, I'll say I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong about anything. I still feel the same way. Boosie has gotten on social media and he has changed his story several times. He's been acting nervous. He's been messing with his ears like he always do when he being a snake. And just because he's not the one that actually pulled the trigger don't mean he didn't help line this man up. This man came down there to sell Boosie some jewelry. Boosie told this man to bring more jewelry because he could sell it because it was going to be some ballers at this party. So Boosie got him to bring jewelry down there that he wanted to buy, and he got him to also bring jewelry down there for somebody else to buy. So he got him to bring all that jewelry down there. Now, if Duke don't walk around in Chicago with all his jewelry on, why the hell would he walk around with it in Houston unless he thought that he was protected? Okay? Boosie done made this man feel comfortable to wear his jewelry all out because he was a part of, he felt like he was a part of Boosie's entourage, y'all. And he made this man feel that way. Now that the news is coming out that somebody that took him out and that's teasing his street association, they're in the same street association as Boosie. It doesn't matter where they're from. If they are from Atlanta, if they're from Chicago, if they're from Houston, they're the same street association as Boosie. So who in the world told this man that Boosie and him was finna come outside to that garage? It doesn't make sense, y'all. Okay? I don't want you to feel like you think that, oh, you was bashing him. And I'm going to keep bashing him because to me, Boosie knew something. He knew something. And if Duke was into it with the same street association, which is stupid to me, and I'm just going to say it like it is. If you're in your own hometown okay? Beefing in Chicago with the same street gang as Boosie is in Chicago. It don't make sense to go to Houston and hang around with the same street association that you're beefing with in where you're from. Just because they're not in Chicago, you're not in Chicago, don't mean you don't still have the same problems. So did Duke let his guards down? Yes, he did. He was fanned out of whatever it was. I can't even say he was fanned out because he'd been around celebrities before. But he was happy to be around Boosie because if you go to his page, he adored Boosie. He looked up to him in every way. Okay? And Boosie did not care. He chose his street association over Duke. And it is what it is. So don't come on my page talking about, oh, you owe him an apology. I don't owe him shit. I didn't make him lie. I didn't make him change his story up a couple of times. I didn't make him act all nervous. I didn't make him do this. I didn't make him invite Duke down there and tell Duke to bring extra jewelry. I didn't have him to do that. He did that on his own. I did not tell him to take Duke to the garage. And then a few seconds later, Duke is getting taken out. And you ain't even run to see this your boy that you just spent the whole weekend with? You didn't even go out there to see was it him and he just walked away from you? Y'all, Boosie ain't innocent in this. Only thing I said was the truth is coming out now in his hometown. And the jewelry is popping up now. People in his own city and state are running around with his jewelry on. Okay, y'all? And they're selling it to other people. And they are sporting his jewelry. Okay, y'all? So, it doesn't make sense when somebody come and try to tell you the truth and then you still want to come and run over here and be ignorant. Okay? Be ignorant on your own time on somebody else's page. Okay? Because I could have kept this to myself and kept on and ran with this. Okay? But I didn't. Okay? So that tells you something about me. I got people coming up, oh, did Boosie pay you? Boosie is broke. How the hell he gonna pay me some money? And I wouldn't take any money for this anyway to lie to people. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that type of person. So don't get, do not get me wrong what I just said. I said he wasn't the trigger man. I said his nephew wasn't the trigger man. But did they know who the trigger man was? Hell yes, they did. They knew who the trigger man was. They knew what was going to go down. And to me, they played a part as far as helping line up Duke for his own street association. Is that why he was looking the way he was looking on the plane? He was looking like, he felt bad after he did it. But I do believe in my heart of heart, I'm going to say allegedly to this part, I do believe Boosie still played a part. But that don't mean he's innocent, y'all. And please do not call yourself running over here thinking that I'm going to apologize to nobody. Because everything that I have said from every video is alleged. I heard this, I heard that. Now I am hearing from very reliable sources on the streets of Chicago that these guys have been into it with Duke. They're in the same street association as Boosie. They went down there to Texas and hung out with other people in the same street association that they are in. And they followed this man around and they lined this man up. And those guys went back to Chicago and now they're wearing his jewelry. Do not come over here with the stupidity. Because them guys that's from Chicago, somebody had to take them around and show them around in Houston. So they had connects in Houston that knew about what was about to take place. Okay? And if Duke came down there to sell Boosie some jewelry, he should have came down there, sold his jewelry to Duke, and bounced. He didn't have to go to Duke's party. He didn't have to go to Boosie's party. He did not have to go to his concert and hang out and all of that. He did not have to do that. He let his guards down, hanging out with Boosie, thinking that he could trust Boosie. Because for years, if you go to his webpage, for years, he have been posting up things that Boosie say, his videos, his music, Any quotes that Boosie say, he post them up there and applied to his life. He loved Boosie. Okay, y'all? And you should not take advantage of people just because they care about you. That's some bull. It's complete bull crap. And like I said, I don't care who it is. As much as I don't even like the way Trap them, move and stuff like that, even Bumpy, I don't like the way they move. I don't like what they did to Mo3. But if I saw the video footage of Mo3 being taken out, I'm not going to sit on it and be like, oh, it was them. And I know it wasn't them that pulled the trigger. And when I say he didn't pull the trigger, he didn't pull the trigger. When I say that he ain't the one running around with their jewelry, he ain't the one running around with their jewelry. The people in Chicago is the ones running around with his jewelry. So I'm not going to lie. And this is probably why, there were meetings being held. People is talking about stuff, but then they keeping stuff on the hush hush because they have to know who did it. And now that these guys are on social media and coming outside with his jewelry on and taunting the street association that Duke was in and telling them, if you want it, come get it, then that lets you know that people in Chicago knew. They know who did it. They knows. Okay, that's why it's so damn quiet right now. Is Boosie off the hook about this? I don't think so. He's still jumping on social media dissing them. He put on a suit and put on some dice on his shirt. And everybody else want to be like, oh, there wasn't no dice. There wasn't no this. Is y'all stuck on stupid or y'all just can't see? Get you some glasses, okay? Those are dice on that blue suit jacket. So if you didn't pull the trigger, why in the world is you running around with dices on your jacket at your movie premiere? So this goes to show you Boosie ain't innocent in all of this, okay? He knew something. He knew what was going to go down. He knew something. Allegedly. He knew. And he was the one that got this guy to bring this stuff down and pumped him up to make him think that he was a part of an entourage that was going to ride for him, that wasn't nobody going to touch him while he was there. And they lied to him. They straight up lied to Duke. So don't come over here with that, please, y'all. Because I am not the one. I promise you I'm not. Don't come on my page, talk about you owe nobody no apology. If y'all didn't see the guilt on Boosie's face, if y'all ain't been listening to these interviews of him changing his story back and forth, just because y'all slow don't mean everybody over here is slow. And just like when I just put that video up, everybody is saying the same thing. That got some sense on my page is saying, I still think he helped line him up. And I do too. And we have a right to our own opinion. It's no way that he came down there with all that jewelry and thinking that he was good and hanging out with people of the same street association that he's into it with in Chicago. No way on earth is that possible. That don't make no sense. Ain't no way you beefing with another set around your hood and you're going to go all the way to Houston and hang out with the same set of people that's in the same street association you beefing with. There's no way. He hung out with Boosie. Boosie made him comfortable and made him think he was good. And then he turned around and his own street associates took Duke out. And he's the one that invited him to that party. He's the one that invited him to that doggone concert. And he the one that's telling us, how's we to know that he's saying, oh, my boy got a phone call. He asked, his boy called me and said, can they follow me to the concert? That don't even make any sense. Boosie, to me, and Duke is not here to, question anything and say anything for himself. How do we not know that Boosie just didn't invite him to that concert? That he didn't just ask to follow him? How y'all don't know that Boosie didn't tell him that, won't you come to my concert? If you took him off track to come to a dice game, you was going to take him off track to come to the doggone concert. It's his word against Duke's. And nobody knows Duke's side because he's not here. So don't come over here with that. Please, y'all. Don't even do it. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching. Peace.